is why plumbing issues are unending in our society.
Artisan you use on your project goes a long way to determine whether you have peace of mind at the end of the day or not. Some people outsource cheaper plumbers. They do the internal pipe works, that's hot and cold. There are a couple of leakages. When they call us to come and rectify, the only alternative may be to redo the pipe work again. By then, you might have laid tiles, expensive tiles. You don't have any other option than to cut through the tiles and get the job done for you. And you find the customers, some of them crying.
Hi, welcome to Feco Real Talk, where we'll be discussing plumbing and construction issues into detail. Today, we have in our studios with us Mr. Gaitu from Feco Plumbing Works. He will be taking us through some of the problems we face each and every day. Our first topic is why plumbing issues are unending in our society. So, over to you, Mr. Albert.
Thank you. When you say plumbing issues ending in our homes or in the societies, it has a whole lot of reasons, or we have a whole lot of reasons why issues pertaining to plumbing do not just go away after the building is done. I'll start by saying that, one, the quality of artisan you use on your project goes a long way to determine whether you have peace of mind at the end of the day or not. Two, the type of materials you decide to use on your project is another factor that tells whether you have peace of mind or not. Most artisans do not follow the code of conduct of plumbing. Some artisans just do as they are taught by their previous masters. Plumbing is an imaginary work, or it's an artistic work. You have to design the entire plan in your mind before implementing it on the grounds. So, if you have a plan which is drawn by an architect, and you, the plumber, decide to do the plumbing work your own way, you may end up having issues. If an estimate is given to a homeowner, some homeowners go as much as asking us, can't we use a cheaper option? Yes, there are cheaper options, but then cheaper options come with big problems in the future. An example is a homeowner gets a quotation from Feco Plumbing Works with pressure pipes. Then they come to you and they are like, can't you use low pressure pipes for this work? Then you try to explain to them that low pressure pipes, they flatten over time. Most of the times, when dead load comes upon the pipe, they flatten. When compaction is carried on or when compaction is being done, most of the low pressure pipes, they flatten because the pipes we used to have in the olden days are not the same pipes we have now. Now the quality from the manufacturer is gone down. So they are not as thick as they used to be. So if you use a low pressure pipe, the likelihood that your pipes will flatten as and when compaction takes place is high. When your pipes flatten, you won't notice it. You will start noticing it about 6 months when you come to stay. By then, you've flushed a couple of times and then the line has built up pressure. Then you notice that your lines are not flowing. You start calling on the plumber. Or to that time, you may not even see the old plumber you used. You call on another person and it gives them a tough time to look for where the issue is. So Feco Plumbing advises all homeowners to stick to the quality materials we prescribed for them, the quality of fittings we ask them to buy. Some people will tell you they have their own suppliers. At Feco Plumbing, we tell you, if you bring the materials, we'll fix it for you. But then we won't give you a full warranty because maybe the material you brought is of low quality. We'll let you know these materials have issues. Maybe you've bought them from a long distance. Taking them back becomes a problem. You see. So these are some of the things. And then people always want to cut corners. You give them an estimate, they tell you they have somebody who can do it cheaper. Somebody who can do it cheaper may not have the experience we have or other artisans with experience have. They will charge you less, and then they will do the shoddy work for you. And then later, you come back to us, then we'll have to redo the whole thing again. That is where the big problem is. Some people outsource cheaper plumbers. They do the internal pipe works. That's hot and cold. There are a couple of leakages. When they call us to come and rectify, the only alternative may be to redo the pipe work again. By then, you might have laid tiles, expensive tiles. We don't have any other option than to cut through the tiles and get the job done for you. And you find the customer, some of them crying. But you see, it is not our fault to tell you to redo the whole job again. We know it's painful. That is why we are advising that from the beginning, do the right thing and have peace of mind. Because plumbing is not something that you do and then you can easily fix after the whole show is done. It is buried in the walls and in the concrete. So our advice, we do it once and get it right from the onset. Another challenge we have is most clients, when we advise them as to the type of soil they have, I don't know if some of them think we are just joking or we are just talking for talking's sake. A typical example is a client we worked for somewhere around Every. We advised the client, this your place is waterlogged. So your septic system will advise you to go for the fiber or the plastic type. This client didn't listen. And his building is very big. So the pipes are coming from far. So most definitely, the end point is going to go deeper. Because if you are to check the slopes properly, that side, which is where the septic tank will be, needs to go deep. So that you flush from the first point, you can travel with a normal slope to where the tank is. Can you imagine this guy wanted to do the concrete or the block septic system? Called on us, I explained to him that the pipes need to go that deep because of the slope. He got another plumber to remove all the pipes because they wanted to raise the pipes up. Look at where the pipe is coming from and look at where it is ending. If you raise the pipe up, then it means the slopes are not going to go correct. You will see it now. But when you move in 6 months along the line, you will start seeing blockage. And then you don't even know if you are going to blame us or you are going to blame the new plumber that lifted your pipes up. These are some of the challenges. The reason why he's removing all the pipes is because he doesn't want to buy the DST, which is the fiber tank. You understand? These are some of the reasons. The homeowners are part. The artisans will also part.